The Leh Manali Highway is a 490 km, 300 mi, long highway in northern India connecting Leh in Ladakh in Jammu and Kashmir state and Manali in Himachal Pradesh state. It is open for only about 4.5 months in a year, in summer between May or June, when the snow is cleared, and mid-October when snowfall again blocks the high passes. The highway crosses many small streams of ice-cold water from snow-capped mountains and glacial melts without a bridge, and it requires driving skill to negotiate fast-flowing streams. Travel time is unpredictable due to uncertainties of weather that can turn inclement any time and place spoil sport, and poor condition of the road. The Leh Manali Highway consists of generally bad stretches of roads, snow crossings, water crossings due to glacial melts and occasional landslides. It transverses high passes at over 5,000 meters. SA Kalobra Road, officially designed MA 2141, with a length of 13 kilometers only, and located in Majorca Island, Spain, is one of the most scenic drives in the world. Snaking through the rocky landscape of the island, the 8-mile stretch of tarmac is also steep. Built in such a way as to avoid using tunnels, a fair proportion of the road has a gradient of more than 7%. There are some narrow sections scarcely wide enough for 2 cars, where if 2 vehicles have to pass each other, one might have to reverse for some kilometers of winding narrow road to get to a place wide enough to pass. La Carretera de los Yungas was, probably, the most famous road in the world as well as the most dangerous. This gravel dirt track covers a 69 km, 43 miles, stretch between La Paz and Coroico, in the Yungas region of Bolivia. It's estimated that 200 to 300 people traveling on it died each year. The thin road climbs jungle-clad mountains to a height of 4,650 m, winding and turning all the while with nauseatingly deep canyons below. Dozens of vehicles went off the road each year, and with vertical drops of up to 1,000 m over the edge, annual fatalities reached into the hundreds. It was the Black Widow of roads and notorious for being the most treacherous stretch of road in the world, as threats of landslides and the 1,000-meter cliff faces pose serious danger while traveling its slick and rocky path. The Austrian Road, so called because it was built by Austrian POWs during WW1 in 1915, is a marvel of engineering located in the Altai Mountains of East Kazakhstan. The road is 60 kilometers, 5 hours, long and climbs several mountain passes. The road is famous for its beauty. Due its unique location and the climb in elevation over thousands of feet, and passing through remote areas, it is important when driving in these conditions to be prepared. The track contains several bridges and fords and climbs from 990 m in the Bukhtarma Valley up to the 2.137 m high Burkatsky Pass. The road is impassable in wet weather. This track can get very muddy and slippery after rain, making it challenging to get through. During and after a storm the road may be impassable, even with a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Several bridges on this adventurous 60 km long road have now collapsed, making the road and the shortcut impossible. Located in the Midwest part of the Norwegian coastline, the Atlantic Road is one of the most scenic drives in the world. Driving along this road is like teetering on the edge of the sea. The curvy road dips and arches over the brutal waves of the Norwegian Sea that often crash over the pavement during storms. The road is narrow with dips and twists throughout, often taking drivers by surprise. The weather in the area is also unpredictable and harsh, with visibility disappearing quickly, strong winds, and sudden temperature drops. The weather on this zone is harsh and highly unpredictable, and it does not take much time for the bright sunshine to change over to moderate to heavy snowfall. The biggest fear is the wind, which often exceeds 30 miles per hour on the bridge. It has taxed the nerves of more than a few drivers. The bridge becomes a truly treacherous drive during storms.